Fog over everything, and it's really quite thick. Look at that. It's about 9 o'clock and I'm picking up a buddy of mine, and we're kind of waiting for this fog to burn off a little bit. It'd be nice to get an earlier jump on it, but this fog is lifting as the morning progresses, and we're gonna go do a little trout fishing. It's what are we? We're mid-January right now, and everything's kind of slowed down a little bit. Everything is just kind of locked up, almost in a little bit of a hibernation. Drilling holes. We got a little Strike Master synthetic 6-inch bit on the DeWalt, and then we got a ice saw. So we're gonna chisel up this hole. We're gonna get set up.
Actually a smelt seining net, which works awesome for clearing the hole. If you happen to have one of these lying around.
It almost looks like the old school fishing net, the old basket, fish basket. That's a smelt net?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
A dip net. Oh, passed down from generations.
It's a little bit of work, but it's hopefully it's gonna be worth it. We got such a nice day that we want to take advantage of the weather. Well, we're gonna get this house set up and get it dark, and once we get it dark, we're gonna be able to see bottom really easily. Hopefully we'll be able to get some fish coming in. We're gonna flip this house up, and he's got a cover for it to keep all the snow and stuff out while traveling. So we're gonna erect the house, and then we're gonna put the cover over the top of the house to reduce any more sunlight. It'll be a lot easier for us to see when we do that. So if you have a cover for your house and you're spearing or anything like that, it's just another layer to block any light coming through. So that's helpful. So obviously we're not really using any electronics, this is real visual. We got 3 lines down. We're allowed 4, but we got 3, and I think 3 kind of simplifies things because we can get 1 out of the way, and then we only got 1 to possibly tangle. Of course, we got a spoon down, something flashy. We're trying to draw them in from a ways. The water, do you think it's as clear as, is it pretty normal?
Yeah, it's pretty normal for this kind of lake.
Yeah, some are clear.
Natural lake isn't kind of what you'd think of when you get a trout lake.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, there's one. Brookie?
Yeah.
I think you can keep a couple, but then once you can only keep like 1/16. Oh, dude, you got him, dude!
No, huge rainbow.
Wow!
Huge
oh
rainbow.
My gosh!
Huge rainbow.
Oh my
huge
gosh!
Rainbow. He's in my other line.
Do you want me to get that?
He's gone.
Oh my gosh! Look at that thing!
Grab him,
I'm gonna
grab him.
I'm gonna get him.
Oh man! Grab him, bud.
Oh no! It's so hard to hold on to.
Okay.
Wow!
Careful,
oh my gosh!
Careful. Oh my god!
Oh jeez!
Oh, that is a beautiful rainbow.
Wow!
Oh, man, look at the colors on that thing.
Holy cow! You guys, look at that fish. We're gonna have to step outside so you can see this thing. All right, we're gonna get his rod and this fish out so you can get a nice shot of him for you guys. He's just a beautiful fish.
First fish we saw was a two really nice brook trout. And then this big rainbow just came in out of nowhere. Look at the cheeks. I want to take good care of them too, because I want to let this one go.
Look at those spots.
Really cool thing you can do in the wintertime when the doldrums have kind of set in is to target other species that don't really mind the cold, and trout is definitely that #1 species. Once the lake gets cold, the trout pretty much has free reign to the whole lake and isn't confined to places where there's adequate oxygen and temperature. And they're really active in the wintertime. So we come out here on a nice sunny day and sight fish them in shallow water. Well, this is a little bigger than I like to keep, so I think I want to get this one back in my kitchen in the summertime. I'm sure, yeah, he's full of spunk. Come on, baby. Oh, that is so cool.
Nice.
Oh man. First thought I had was, wow, big trout, and before I could have a second thought, it already had that spoon gone. Chaotic, but lots of fun in shallow water.
We think that the fish are using the shoreline. Where it starts getting shallower, and the ice meets that shoreline. All these fish seem to be coming even closer from the shoreline. I mean, these fish could be up in a foot of water, literally. I think they can find, whatever they do find, bugs and stuff, they can just pin them right into that closure between the ice and the shore. Definitely in shallow water.
This
so
shallow water presents a little better of a food source than just roaming out in the basin, where they might find some freshwater shrimp or something, and I guess maybe closer to the bottom in that deep water. Whereas here they can find maybe a little bigger insect, or who knows, maybe even some smaller minnows up this shallow, because they are just ready to go in the wintertime. Lots of energy.
Got him. Oh, he came off.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
That was our little buddy.
That was, and he definitely made up his mind that time.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Another one.
There you go.
Huh. Maybe that wasn't our little buddy.
I don't know. That could have. I don't know.
Okay, so he's gonna get I'm gonna get a rapple in my finger if I'm not careful. Look at that. Look at that little fart. That was like back to back.
That was.
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that was the same fish. Do you?
I have half a mind to think it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Just pissed him off.
Yeah, I mean, it was on the drop.
It was so weird. I can't even imagine that was the same fish, same size.
You stung him.
We stung him. He was flopping around on the surface. Are these the size you'd eat?
Oh yeah, I would say.
Eat that size?
Sure, if you want to bring one home for a line.
I would. I think we can keep a few of these things, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't mind keeping a meal of them.
Sure.
I'm just gonna toss them out. Sorry, dude. Put and take.
True.
Dude. Oh, oh shoot. Oh! Crap. That happened real fast.
Yeah.
That big one, that big rainbow that McKeon caught was on a little
tiny slender spoon, gold with a orange sticker on it, and all balled up with waxworms.
Yep. We're not allowed to bring live bait into these types of lakes, at least minnows. So we're using waxworms right now. You can use regular worms, little Euro larvae, stuff like that. Something to give yourself a little bit of scent, some meat. But right now, we both have Jigging Raps on. I've got a little UV Jigging Rap. right here. Keys has got the next size down, the very smallest. And they seem to be liking those. The thing of it is that it's the way the Jigging Rap kind of works down there is you can almost kind of get the fish to follow around in the hole because you've got some room to work that bait, so you can almost cat and mouse them, so to speak, and get them chasing it around this big hole where traditionally you just got about 6 or 8 inches where you don't get that option. So they love the Jigging Rap.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
They love to spit the Jigging Rap.
That one was jazzed up.
They come in with an attitude, don't they?
Nothing really right now as the daylight's fading, but we've seen probably 20 or so trout all day long. We got 4 on the ice. We let a really nice one go and had a couple other ones slime off on us at the hole.
I think we got 3 on the ice.
Oh, we do got 2 brookies and a rainbow?
Yep.
Nice.
It's getting dark on us. So that's our catch from the day. I'm gonna clean them up here real quick. I got one of these cutting boards. Nothing fancy. This is just kind of my little temporary cleaning station for right now. I'm gonna try and get as much meat out of them as I can. They're not real big, so every little bit counts. And then, like I said, gut them. Take the heads off, gut them. I'm gonna dredge them in a seasoned flour. I got a Cavender's seasoning that I really like. Get a hot frying pan, a little butter, extra virgin olive oil, and that's it. Real simple. I got a venison roast thawing out. It's from a doe that I shot this year. I'm gonna have that for dinner tomorrow night. Do something in the crock pot with that. Been trying to eat a little bit better these days after the holidays. You get a little doughy, and I like eating a lot of wild game. It's good for me. I just like that sort of stuff. So we had rough grouse the other night. What did we have last night? Venison stroganoff. Yeah. So like I said, just trying to eat a little bit better and